Welcome to another episode of Talking Business with the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Barbados, or ICAB. I am Lesah Denny-Brathwaite, Manager Administration at ICAB. The long-awaited report of the Auditor General for the year ended March 31, 2024 was recently released and made available to the public on the website of the Barbados Audit Office. The date of the report is April 2, 2025, one day before the retirement date of the Auditor General, Mr. Leigh Trotman, who served in that role for the past 18 years. The Council, members, and Secretariat of ICAB would like to express our sincere appreciation for Mr. Trotman's diligence and service. We extend our best wishes to him in all of his future endeavors. The annual report of the Auditor General to the Parliament of Barbados is being presented in accordance with Section 77(1) of the Public Finance Management Act 2019, which states that the auditor shall report annually as soon as possible and no later than the last day of December following the close of each financial year, the results of his examination of the accounts and any failure to observe the enactments or other laws of Barbados. This means that the report for the year ended March 31, 2024 should have been released prior to December 31, 2024. And as previously stated, this report is dated April 2, 2025. In the introductory comments included in the report, some possible reasons for the delay can be inferred from the following. It was reported that some government agencies were reluctant to provide the necessary information to commence or complete audits. These audits are mandated under the laws of Barbados, and we unfortunately do not know which agencies did not cooperate with the Barbados Audit Office as they tried to complete their mandate. We await the government's response to these representations by the Auditor General. The Auditor General included in his report the lack of manpower in the Barbados Audit Office. This lack of staff and the inability of the Barbados Audit Office to hire and retain staff has been a perennial feature in the Auditor General's report. This report and previous reports cite the recommendations made by the Constitutional Review Commission, which included a recommendation to give the Barbados Audit Office greater autonomy in the recruitment of team members. ICAB once again endorses this recommendation as it gives the Barbados Audit Office more independence, which, like ethical behavior, is the foundation on which an audit is executed. The financial statements presented to be audited in 2024 included the financial statements of the Treasury. The financial statements were prepared by the Accountant General and her team. However, the audit is 1 year behind, and this year's report opined on the 2023 financial statements. A read of this section again indicates that there are significant issues that are still to be resolved by the Treasury. The Accountant General's responses are noted, but are also concerning. Some of the issues, example bank accounts which should be with positive or debit balances, have negative or credit balances. These are not 2023 issues alone, but have been coming forward for years. Even if the plans to address each issue are yet to be formulated, the responses should not draw counter responses from the Barbados Audit Office. This does not provide the citizenry comfort. Chapter 3 of the report gives an account on the status of audits of state-owned enterprises that are legislatively required to be opined on by the Auditor General. The general observation is that the audits for most entities are outstanding for the years 2022, 2023, and 2024, with some having audits outstanding prior to 2020. The Auditor General has represented that financial statements have not been presented to commence the audits. Even if the financial statements were made available, the earlier comments regarding staffing and recruitment would be a hindrance to the completion of these audits. ICAB has previously commented on various Auditor General's reports and once again expresses its readiness to support the Ministry of Finance, Economic Affairs, and Investment in addressing financial reporting issues within the public sector. ICAB recently held discussions with the Ministry covering a range of topics, including ways to enhance the capabilities of public sector finance departments. We look forward to finalizing these areas of assistance and, more importantly, implementing any proposed initiatives in the near future. I am Lesah Denny-Brathwaite, and this has been another episode of Talking Business with ICAB.